Hello, happy Wednesday. I'm sorry I can't join you. Graham got a fever last night, and I am on daddy daycare for the day. So here is your video for what we are going to be going through today. We're going to be talking about Activity 9, Newton's Laws of Motion. We've already talked about the first two briefly, whether you knew it or not, but I'm going to give you a couple minutes to write down the guiding question, to read the introduction, and then to write what do we know so far about forces and motion. Go ahead and please pause the video and continue when you have finished writing this question here. Some things you should have written down about forces and motion. You know that we have an equation, F equals ma. Force is equal to mass times acceleration. You know that if I'm walking at a constant velocity, my acceleration is 0. You know that if I'm walking at a constant velocity, then that means the slope of the distance versus time graph is equal to each other. You know that we have Newton's first law, and in 4th period we wrote this down yesterday. In 7th period, Sadie came up with it last week, if you don't remember that. It essentially says things are going to do what they're going to do unless some forces are acted on by them. Some forces act on them. What that means, if a book is standing still, it's going to stay standing still until a force, say your hand, acts on it. You're going to see how that first law plays out in motion today, which is a really cool concept, and so be looking for that. We know that unbalanced forces cause objects to move. We know that unbalanced forces cause acceleration of objects, and we're going to see how that plays out today in Newton's second law. What else? We know that balance forces, right now we know they cause objects not to move, but we're also going to see how they cause objects to keep moving and what that looks like. So I will continue with this next video after this. Right now, please go ahead and start working on the student sheet 9.1. Go ahead and read the directions and fill in the before column.